Now we're live on YouTube. I forgot. Whoopsies. YouTube got done so dirty. Okay, return's gone. I guess that means unholy heat. Pretty sure I'm just supposed to cub here. Big cat, thank you for the 5 bomb. Yo, I appreciate that. Draw another land, then this Badgermole's kind of cooking. I guess even without the land, it's kind of cooking. Alright, they have 1-for-1 my Badgermole. And we are continuing to draw pretty well. I'd rather take a land. I think so. We put the Lighted Halfling on to Badgermole if the Badgermole survives. If we do that, then we have 4 mana between the Overgrown Tomb and the Badgermole itself. Can also just eat this Kozilek's return. That's something I feel is threatening. Which it probably is. Depends on what they play here, though. I know fruit. I'm sorry, fug it. I read that as fruit. Oh, my Badgermole cub. Can you stop? I need that. Delighted Halfling. I scried 2 to the bottom. Maybe we Yogg pass, and then save this Eldrazi spawn to sacrifice to potentially draw a card. If we hit Young Wolf plus Walking Ballista, we could probably win this game. Let me sad if they have another Kozilek's Command. This game's getting stressful. Bona has had like the perfect suite of interaction over there. Turn 1 Unholy Heat, turn 2 K return, turn 3 K command. It's kind of messed up. Sorry, Cordiag is not correct. It's a lot of types. Don't think I appreciate them bogging me. Badgermole, Cub, Young Wolf. I think it's supposed to be Young Wolf. She. All right. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I played a land for turn yet either. Ping the token. Reset. Ping. So we use spawn. Car. Punchia. Sack. Let me just make sure I have the right thing selected. Okay, save targets, ping. Can't believe we won this game. Any bolts? I hope they bolt me. Is there anything I can do to play around bolt? Let me think about that. No. I need a second Yawgmoth. I mean, I'm sure they don't have bolt. They have bolts, whatever. Yeah, I was gonna say, I need another Yawgmoth. I was like, there's no fucking way, right? I haven't seen the list play Bolt, and Eldrazi list in particular play Bolt in forever. So, yeah, I need a second Yawgmoth. I think that was my only out to Bolt. But, you know, it is what it is. All right, who else playing in this tournament? Aspiring Spike. That's my dog. Got a little happy Sammy in here. Wait, McWin Sauce win? Where'd McWin Sauce go? I lost him. Are you still playing? Seems to be the common theme of the day. I would have played this tournament if I didn't have a wife. Today's theme in question. I don't know, Chad. I think this Yogg deck's pretty good. Should have played Gathis. Let's watch some Legacy for a wee bit. Little Legacy. I didn't know the dog was seen playing Legacy. I guess Death and Taxes makes sense. Yeah, good old Stoneforge Mystic. All right, chat. Question. Oh, grabs a meteorite sword? Or a meteor sword? I'm going to ask the age-old controversial question. If you're sifting through your deck and you see two copies of the same card next to each other, and you shove one of them in the back, did you just mana weave? Did you just technically mana weave? Have you seen Pokemon players start their entire deck on the first shuffle of the prize check? Yeah, they do all the time. That's why Pokemon tournaments go so long. Yeah, it's like, why? Yeah, you have to sufficiently shuffle and randomize your deck after the fact. So if you see two cards next to each other while you're searching your deck and you're planning on shuffling to sufficiently randomize, there's actually no point in separating that card anyways. Yeah, that one Pokemon player who riffle shuffled their deck face up. That was funny. They were like staring at it while they were riffle shuffling. They're like, yep, gonna riffle shuffle toward me. Yeah, if it's just superstition, why do it in the first place? This back to basics seems super weak in the death and taxes. Because nobody actually shuffles enough to sufficiently randomize. So they give themselves a slight advantage by moving that card from clumping together to somewhere else, right? I think it's a fine line that doesn't get talked about enough. If you separated them and it did something, that's weaving. If you separated them and it didn't do anything, that's slow play. Yeah, it's unnecessary game actions, right? When your opponent doesn't cut your deck, you feel like you always draw bad. Noted for the next Apex event. You're going to present and then be like, nah, you're good, Josh. You're fine. Yeah, I'm bringing this up because of that Nikachu video. I think it's an interesting talking point. Is that a line sash? I think that's a line sash. Flicker my meteor sword. You can only tell what the lands and the failure are. You haven't seen that Stoneforge Mystic? It's a relatively recent printing of Stoneforge Mystic. I don't really understand what happened on the Wizard side, because I feel like they didn't cast a spell all game aside from that back to basics. My connection to Magic Online has failed. Why? Did everybody else get kicked off of Magic Online just now? Somebody just hackermans me? Just logged in on my account? They're trying to keep the Yogg players down. I get it. We're too powerful. I don't know, find a blue-green aggro list for standard. I want to see how many cards I'm missing from it. I don't think it's going to be too many. I think I don't have a lot of the random commons and uncommons, though. All right, I'm missing so much. I take it all back. I don't have any of this. I got the badger moles, though. These multiversal passages are 150 tickets. Oh, Jeebus. Oh, excuse me. 4-color artifacts. Thank you, Thirsty. Appreciate the 17 months. It's 2 tickets after the multiversal passages and then the Badger Moles and then no Boroids. Everything else is cheap as hell. 1 intimidation tactics. We got 4 beseech the mirror, 4 united battlefront, which is the collect the company for artifacts. Iron Crag, Soulstone. Okay, a bunch of mana dorks. Star Cage, sure. Purposing base, synthesizer, the fire crystal. Dude's trying to abuse synthesizer. Sack any of them, get more synthesizers, then eventually get the fire crystal. And then haste all your dudes. This is actually super sweet. Goddamn. I'm gonna have to keep this on file. Can't see the deck, I know. There's everything I'm missing from it. Which is a lot. I gotta go, I guess, rent passages and aboroids. Is Innkeeper's Talent also expensive on Magic Online? No, Innkeeper's Talent's expensive in paper. It's about 3 tickets. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go rent these passages. I really want to try this list. In the meantime, we got words on stream. Zero available for rental. Oh. Alright. I guess we gotta play this on the DB account then. So we'll save that for after this round. It's only 1 match left. All out of passages. Kind of crazy. They just ran out of a land. Oh shoot, we got Magic Devil 666 at the top of the standings. You know what that means, chat. Gotta get the hand hider up if we pair into them. Magic Dork. Was it Magic Ghost or Magic Sniper? Which one sounds better? Kind of like Magic Sniper. Magic sniper from the grassy knoll. In prone position. Lines up the shot. 40 yards out. Zoru with the prime. Thank you, Zoru. Oh, Dryad Arbor. If only you weren't so terrible. I'm gonna keep this hand, but I'm not happy about it. All because of this Dryad Arbor. I think the rest of this hand's pretty powerful, though. I feel like there should be a rule where if you have Dryad Arbor in your opening hand, you can just put it to the bottom. You can just take a mulligan, except instead of looking at a new hand, you just put Dryad Arbor to the bottom, and that's it. I don't think I want to run out the Dryad Arbor, because if they have any sort of removal for Dryad Arbor, I'm going to be very sad. We lead on the Rumble. This gets me a Forest, then go Badger Mole Cub and a Dredger's Insight, maybe. Spins a Bolt. Maybe they have a Cutter. Cutter Bobble. A play pattern I'm all too familiar with. Sephiroth. I got land out of that. That's kind of a bummer. Magic in this Riftbound economy? I was really rooting for Soul Cauldron there. Another Cutter. Bolts my Badger. Another badger. I gotta think about what we want to do. Yeah, Yawgmoth would obviously be better here. So I go Verge, Cub. I have 5 mana, so I could go Green Sun, Zenith, Young Wolf, Sephiroth. I think that's the move. Do I also play Walking Ballista for more life? Just a +1. I think so. Feeling pretty alright if I can just survive this turn. Yeah, not to have expressive iteration here though. Yeah, it probably kills me. Soul Cauldron me dealer. Pretty please. Alright, they have expressive iteration. They have removal for Sephiroth, we are dead. Or if they find Violent Urge, we're probably also dead. Or land 2 spells, kills us too. Which one has a better side for the matchup, Yogg or Prowess? Probably Prowess. They just get access to a bunch of unholy heats. I have Meat Hook Massacre, Culling Ritual. I have some stuff for the matchup. Fatal Push, Murderous Cut. I wonder if I was supposed to do this the other way around. Because I could have also made a Young Wolf and then made a Sephiroth. And if I did it that way, I would have got... it would have been the same, right? I would have gained a life off of the Dredger's Insight, except my Yawgmoth would be a 2/2 instead of a 1/1, which is probably worse. No. I don't think we're supposed to do this the reverse way. I feel like we have to be dead. Bloodmaws, Yawgmoth, yeah, we're dead. Gross. Going Ritual, Fatal Push, Murderous Cut, Meat Hook Massacre. I think I want Vexing Bubble. Maybe Vexing Bubble's kind of fun. Trim a Yogg. I think I want to trim. Maybe even 2 Yoggs. Does this thing have reach? It does have reach. I don't know if that's worth it. Maybe. Probably better than Grist. Endurance is fine too. I could also see myself boarding out like a Badger Mole Cub and a Delighted Halfling. And maybe a Rumble, but Rumble finds this Meat Hook Massacre. I want to keep in Young Wolf, Dredger's Insight, Ballista for the super fast kills. I don't think I want to mess with this Harpooner. I think this Harpooner sucks. I also just don't think these Mana Dorks are ever living. But I also just want to maximize my chances of seeing Soul Cauldron plus Young Wolf plus Ballista. I mean, I don't think Harpooner is actually a removal spell. Sometimes it is against DRC, but in all the situations where I'd want a Green Sun Zenith for Harpooner, I think Green Sun Zenith for Endurance is better. Yeah, Harpooners for Clarion Conqueror. It's got some application in other matchups, like can kill a Riddler with it. But Jeskai kind of fell off recently. Jeskai had a big falling off. I wish this was a Dredger's Insight, but I think I'm supposed to keep this hand regardless. It's also taking a lot of damage here, which sucks. But I might be able to kill them quickly. How does he showcase standings? If you're in the tournament, you can click this little back arrow and then view it that way. But if you're not in the tournament, you can't. Me when the meta adjusts. I'm supposed to be shocking for the next 2 turns. Kinda wonder if I'm supposed to ballista this. Probably. Ooh. Ooh. That was a pretty good top deck. Wonder how much life we should go to. Assuming they can't do anything about this. I could spend 2 removal spells on the Yawgmoth, then we have to draw a land. It's gotta be, it feels bad from their side. They're still dead if we draw a land. Shame. I guess they could have surgical extraction. Alright, let me get my clicking finger ready. Thinking like 200. They could surgical walking ballista, they could surgical Yawgmoth. It's the only interaction they could have here. But this lava dart ain't gonna do it. Alright, we're getting our clicking finger ready. Thinking like 200 is a pretty safe life total. I have to kill their DRC as well. We got some time to to catch up, so we got to get up there anyways, because they can one-shot us pretty easily. We don't go to some outrageous life total. Oh, the joys of Yogg Online. I don't want to spend too much clock. Let's go to 100 and kill the DRC. I'm gonna keep it 100. So we have like Yogg lined up next turn anyways if we draw a land, so and Rumble if we don't. They're determined to be infinite life. Apparently. Alright, 100. We're keeping it 100, chat. No, Professor Layton. There's no good way of programming it. That's the problem. Infinite loop iterations are very, 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 very hard to program. Wait, so they scooped to Yogg, but they didn't scoop to me having infinite life? Alright, just gotta do that again. Yeah, they did die there, but like they didn't make me click that one out. Oh, Dryad Arbor. Oh, Dryad Arbor. Think I'm supposed to put that one back. 10 might be too slow. One of my three favorite formats currently: Modern, Legacy, Standard, in that order. Although I haven't played New Standard, so maybe New Standard's higher than Legacy at the moment. Well, I need this Treasure's Insight to mill over Yawgmoth and Walking Ballista. I think I'm supposed to do this over the Badger Mole Cub. And next turn we can go maybe Badger Mole into Rumble. Don't kill me, I'll die. Into Lava Dart. What next turn? Let's see if we get next turn. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're getting next turn. I'm being honest. I think we're just dead. I think my best play is Badger Mole into Soul Cauldron, eat Lava Dart. No, I don't think it's Cub Rumble. I think it's Cub, Soul Cauldron, eat Lava Dart, pass. Honestly, I don't even think Harpooner does anything here. Harpooner kills the Slick Shot. And then they still have this Cutter and DRC that are going to pressure me. And I didn't actually, like, do anything to advance my board here, right? So I actually don't think the Harpooner does anything. Because I don't have enough mana to go, like, Rumble into Young Wolf plus Ballista and play Cauldron. I think we died. 3, 6, 9. Yeah, we died. I'll have to take that halfling out of the graveyard to get the gain alive. I didn't take it out of the graveyard. 3, 6, 9. Plus 4. Yeah, we're dead. Eh. I wonder what this rumble would have hit. Oh, this had mutagenic anyways. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were dead through Harpooner. Rumble wasn't going to get there either. Could have Green Sun Zenith for the Young Wolf, and then I had to rumble over the Ballista. Yeah, Harpooner was not good enough. Just dead as hell. Ugh. Gross. Matchup seems really hard. Alright, nothing's going on over in the Legacy tournament, so let's hop on the DB account and let's try some Simic aggro out. Four Seasons. Alright, let's play some Standard. I haven't tried this format since the banning, so I'm curious to see how it plays out. I think it's gonna be a lot of Demir. Like a lot of Demir. Llanowar Elves and the Paw Patch, put the Offspring into a Boroid. Seems good. Cup worth the price for Yogg. I think Yogg's really good. Even against prowess, I think that you're fine enough. Just have to assemble the infinite life and hope to get lucky off your Dredger's Insights and your Rumbles. Because that deck just can't be infinite life. I don't think I have to play this multiversal passage for a while. And just shocking this breeding pool. Opponent's mulliganing to 5 as well. If they don't have turn 1 removal from my Llanowar Elves, they're in for a real bad time. Island does not look like turn 1 removal. Nathan Stoyer. How nice of you to join us this evening. It was good, Muggy. Had a great Thanksgiving. Standard format's easy. Or Torp Orb, huh? Can't attack or block unless it has an even number of counters on it. At the beginning of your first main phase, put a +1/+1 counter. Then if it has an odd number, draw 2 cards. It seems good in the matchup. I don't know what the matchup is really, but it's probably good in it. Some sort of blue deck. I think I want to detect intrusion as well. Maybe cut the Mockingbirds. What does this card do again? Search your library for a green creature card put on the battlefield and then shuffle harmonize. Okay, sure. You're like a counter spell? Yeah. Probably want another one of you. Beastbinder. Whenever this attacks, put up to one target artifact, creature, or planeswalker opponent controls. Oh, yeah, it becomes a 2/2, right? I don't think I want this. Let's try that. Ten doesn't do a lot. I think we ship it. I think we put back the passage. No one plays negate. No one plays detect intrusion. I think detect intrusion's probably good. I even fairy. So if I go this into this, we get to draw a card, right? Mana value equal to the power. Let's run one of these out because if they kill it, who cares? Pro Tour's in January, end of January. But I'll also be going to Portland, so I have to practice for Portland too. Draw a card, +1/+0 haste. Hmm. I play another one of these and then make a non-legendary copy. I want to offspring that. Did I? It's 4 tokens. Oh, okay. I guess I did want to offspring that. Okay, good to know. Do I want 2 of these, or do I just want to play Innkeeper's Talent? I like having 2 of these. Makes our top decks pretty live. Try making 2 of these for science. This works the way I want it to, right? Yeah, I should have just offspring that and passed, I guess. I think we're still a little bit behind. Maybe not a lot. Bounce is a removal spell. Cast a Pyroclasm. Well, I'm really glad I didn't offspring that. Would have died horribly. Can I erase this? 5 and then 7. I don't think I can. I think I just pass. Blocking on this thing also feels pretty bad. I guess if I draw a Boroid, it's game over. Maybe I also could play one of them, then leveled it up. Sure, that makes sense. That's a pretty good reason for me to attack. I think I can wait to cast this. In case we draw a Boroid, I think having this at 4 is good. So we have this at 4, draw a Boroid, make a copy of a Boroid, and then one Boroid will trigger the second Boroid, and then Vivin. Oh, why not? Oh, I forgot to level 2 the talent, that's why. Just forgot. Yeah, I should have done that. No, that's my bad. Hopefully this doesn't come up. First time playing this list, so we're learning. Learning how to top deck a Boroid right here. I played Prowess in Vegas. I'm at 5-4. It was fun. I think if I played better, I could have day 2'd. Alas. Yeah, that word might actually be pretty relevant here. Equal number of cards in your hand, so I don't know if I want to. I just target this one with both, right? So I want to leave this at 4 if I can. Sir Riddler has haste. No, I'm dead to warped Riddlers. A Boroid. A Boroid. Alright, we weren't getting there. I don't think I want to play Torpor Orb, right? That seems kind of bad. Aren't you learning Titan? Yeah, but Titan has horrendous vibes, so I decided not to play Titan. Prowess is good vibes. Titan is just awful. Awful, horrendous vibes. I got warped. I probably supposed to bring this Rex Age, actually. What do you do? Tap it, untap creature control, gains indestructible, tap it. Alright, maybe that's better. I don't know. Indestructible seems good in this matchup. I'm bad vibes. I don't know. I played a lot of Riftbound, which was good vibes as well. My elf. Alright, Gene. You and I, we got things to do, buddy. Maybe I should have cut some repulsive mutations and played like Rex Age instead. Maybe I wanted Rex Age, and maybe I wanted. I don't think Torpor was good. I don't think Soul Guide Lantern was good either. Soul Guide Lantern is fine against Storm Chaser's talent level 2. What was the other card in the sideboard I should have brought in? Bouncing my Gene Pollinator, maybe Tidebinder. Kind of messed up. Ah, yes. Frog. I think I am supposed to shock and leave up this Mana Leak. Or sorry, not Mana Leak. One less than Mana Leak. Miscalc, that's what it is. Quench? Is Miscalc 1 or 2? I don't remember. I forgot what the term for one less than Mana Leak is. It is a Quench? Alright. Noted. It bounced my Gene Pollen. I'm going to be sad. Nice cycling. Sure. Storm Chaser's talent. Yep. Okie dokie. Is this Popper? Draws $75 mythic. Yep, it's Popper. This card kind of rules. Big fan of the sexy frog. So do I leave up counterspell or do I just go ham with this mutation? So I can put 2, 4, 6, 8. I could put 6 counters or 5 counters, I guess, would be the better number. Attack for 12. They can't even level talent for boomerang basics yet. I think I like the going ham idea as well. I guess I could play this and then use Gene. Tap 1 less. I guess I just don't use Gene. Let's do that. I don't know if this is the right play. But clocking him seems pretty good. Oh, they don't have Delirium up yet. And it comes down to a matter of can we draw Innkeeper's Talent or something and the like. Alright, they do have Delirium now. I might be dead. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Dead to 1 spell. I'm dead. Alright, going ham was not the right move. I was gonna draw 2. I actually wasn't gonna get there. I had no way of attacking with the frog again. Interesting. I should have just left that up as a counterspell, I guess. Bummer. So they attack here, 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 and here, and they get to untap the otter and then attack with this twice. I think we learned something. There's 0 matches in progress. Going all on the frog, maybe not great. I also wonder if leaving up the counterspell and then untapping, drawing 2, maybe I could just one-shot him from 18 instead of attacking for 12. I could have also just left 1 blocker up. If I left 1 blocker up like the Gene Pollinator, I think they die. I just didn't think they were going to kill me from that spot. Them not having boomerang basics. Poppy in the 1-1 bracket. Welcome, Poppy. I feel you, brother. Alrighty, round number 2, chat. Then we got some freaking legacy to watch in between rounds as well. The Epic Storm and Cloud Post, huh? Playing against the Fallen. Look at how shiny these cards are, chat. Look at that Cloud Post and that Tron land. Are those the sleeves that are making them shiny? So I've never seen that kind of foiling on a Tron land before. It kind of looks like the From the Vault Mirror Pool. Or sorry, Cloud Post. But actually, is there a From the Vault Cloud Post? Ripple foil? I mean, the Tron lands come in Ripple foil? From the Commander decks? This freaking Dryad Arbor is in every opening hand ever. God, I wanted to know how bad it is. I wanted to know that it's bad and it should feel bad. And it should stay where it belongs. On the bottom of my deck. I think the Ballista goes to the bottom here. The Ragster. Meet your maker, Ragavan. Unless they have Scion. If they have Scion, we're gonna die. I want a Green Sun Zenith, or I just play another Wolf. I think I just play another Wolf. I don't think I want a Green Sun. Big Kavu. Tried ever wants to be your companion. I never want to see it ever. Why don't they stub this? Maybe playing the Badger Mole is better, because I kind of figured that is stub. I'm gonna block this while it doesn't have trample. Okay, okay. Losing our grist is kind of a big deal. Gonna make things a little harder for us. I think we just say go. Then we can Badger Mole into Sephi. Okay, maybe not. Eats my grist. 1 life, please. Losing grist here is pretty bad for me. How do I deal with a 5/5? Well, that seems like a good start. So I can go up to 7 cards. Doorkeeper Thrill's mad annoying. A lot of Badger Mole Cubs also. Just a hand hider. It kind of looks like one. Not intentionally, though. Another one. Jeez. Okay. Is Doorkeeper Thrill supposed to stop Dredger's Insight? Whenever one or more artifacts and a creature card leaves your graveyard, you gain 1 life. Artifacts and creatures entering don't cause abilities to trigger. I feel like that's... I was gaining life, though? Yeah, I wasn't gaining my life back when I was looping, right? Is that a bug? Now that I'm thinking about it. How you doing, Seebs? I think that might be a bug. Yeah, it wasn't gaining life. I thought it was weird too. It's probably because they end up on the battlefield. Magic Online. The ability is triggered by the creature coming in the battlefield from the graveyard. It's triggered by the young wolf leaving the graveyard, not the young wolf entering the battlefield. At least I think that's how that works. Alright, another Yawgbug for the Yawgbug book. Ever get out of my freaking head! You suck! You suck so bad, I hate you! I think I had a mulligan this hand anyways. Bro! What the... There's no way! This thing's a magnet for me. It's like, yeah, I'll be your only land. Don't you worry, Dingo. If nobody else got you, I know I got you. Anyways, how about you keep the one lander Dryad Arbor opener? Thoughts? So depressing. Honestly, I've been thinking about cutting it completely. Part of me is like, is it even worth it? The pain and agony of playing Dryad Arbor? I think sadly the answer is yes, but I'm not happy about it. Kavu. I think we've lost this game. Stares at Kavu with a Force of Vigor in hand. RC was okay, Blobbert. Can't complain. I had a higher than 50% win rate at least. And that's about all we can ask for in this modern format. Discard Storekeeper Throw. I think if I played better, I could have day two'd, but I did not. Flage. That was kind of embarrassing. Stares at two Kavus. Are you gonna absolutely say hello to me? I'm never gonna tell you not to. Bro thinks it's Hardened Scales. I'm not playing Hardened Scales. What the? Thought I was playing hardened scales the whole time. Not approachable because I have RBF, but you know, it is what it is. It's a blessing and a curse. Didn't see you at the hotel gym. Valk and I were there. Stretchers could be pretty good. Could be, but instead it found me just a singleton Besaju, which I think I'm supposed to take. Badger man. I think doing this and then surveilling seems fine. I need to find a soul cauldron. Pretty desperately. Kind of free. I think we'd leave it on top. I think I Green Suns. Green Suns for another Badger Mole. And play Yogg. I can't actually play Yogg. It'd make too much green. I could Green Sun Zenith for a wolf and then Besage with a ley line. This is interesting. I think we do chat. Did anybody have lines? Could also just play the Yogg and pass. Besage with a ley line during combat. I think if I'm Besaging, I also want a Green Sun Zenith. I can Green Sun Zenith for 1 and still have Besage mana. If it's the right line. I have no idea. I feel like I have to get this off the table at some point. I'm in a very scary spot unless I top deck a Cauldron. Or another Yawgmoth for that matter. Yeah, Force isn't bad either. Maybe there's a better line I wasn't thinking of. Very possible there was another line that was better I wasn't thinking of. Wrath Disguise. Blown. Yeah. That was a pretty good Wrath Disguise. Down to 7. If they have like any interaction, I'm in big danger. Actually, hi, Ariel. Oh my god. Okay, so they're gonna take my wolf. I can reset a wolf. That is super messed up. I don't think they have a second one too. Yeah, I don't think I'm beating this chat. I could reset my wolf, sack the wolf. What do I even hope to draw to? Another wolf? That's not going to get me there. Taking 4 in the air and then infinite on the ground. I have to draw Force of Vigor, I guess. Alright, draw into the out of exactly Force of Vigor. You have another binding. Bummer. That Wrath this guy's was so good. 07. Let's play another match this blue-green list. I feel like this deck needs... the Yogg deck needs more life gain of some sort. Once it starts falling behind, it's just so hard to come back from falling behind, it feels. I just want another Sephiroth or two. Maybe an Innkeeper. Innkeeper might be nice. Yeah, it's probably it's probably the first Innkeeper, because you can get Green Sun for the Innkeeper as like an extra Dredger's Insight. Yeah, I think Innkeeper's good. One copy. I think it's gonna do a lot of work against like Prowess, that's which we also lost to, and Zoo. Passage Mirror. Is this the same blue-red deck that we just played against? Like Prowessy stuff? Prowessy criminal, draw card, no profs. The more this format changes, the more it stays the same, I swear. Is the treasure upside worth it? Essence Warden might be better. You're probably right about that. So I can go Cub into Innkeeper's Talent. I think that's probably fine. I'll pay through life. Mole Man. Put the counter on, I guess, the Mole Man. So that way they can't torture without sacrificing the Storm Chaser's talent. Yeah, maybe one Essence Warden's the sauce. Maybe anything over this fucking Dryad Arbor that's in every opening hand ever. I guess the question becomes like, what do I play, or what do I cut for the one copy of Essence Warden? And I'm just staring at Dryad Arbor right now. Like, man, you really suck. Winter Night Stories. I don't even know if Arbor's great at this point. Arbor feels so mid. I'll probably regret it as soon as I cut it. I don't think it's cutting a ballista. Because the ballista is good with Essence Warden, right? Because once you assemble the Cauldron, Essence Warden, Young Wolf, Cauldron Ballista shit, like, that's part of the reason why you want to be playing Essence Warden is for when you get board states like that. Beastbinder. So I have 5 mana to work with this turn. I think I want to give all my stuff Ward 1, maybe. Could play Tyvar and then level up the Innkeeper's talent. Essence Warden's 1 cheaper to Green Sun Zenith for. See if this is the move. Because sometimes, like, the 2 mana investment from the Green Sun Zenith versus the 3 mana for getting Innkeeper versus Essence Warden is relevant. Because, like, Innkeeper refunds it, but it costs more to initially Green Sun Zenith for it. So I think Essence Warden's better, but I don't know. Drawing the Innkeeper is better than drawing the Essence Warden, though. It's hard to say. Sometimes man is the problem. But, like, the matchups where you want that card are the matchups where your Cub's not living anyways. Yeah, Wall of Roots is cooked. They finally fixed the Wall of Roots bug just so that way Wall of Roots can never see any play ever again. They have 4 cards in their hand. I think I'm supposed to put the counter on the Pop Patch. I don't even think Wall of Roots is good against Zoo. Kavus are 5/5s. The Scions fly. Ragavon's not an issue anyways. You know, I think I did this wrong. Let's give everything Ward 2. Now I can't play Gene. I should have tapped this and then left this up and then played the Gene also. It already has Ward 2. We could make a 5/5. Ward 2 is pretty unbeatable for this deck, right? Nobody's ever beaten Ward 2 before. Guess shouldn't always yield. Can save this if I need to. Take a flashback Winter Night Stories, discard 2, turn Mako into a 4/4. A standard of 1 deck format? Why have I only played against this deck? This Tiger Seal Prowess deck. Always has been. I'm learning that, I guess. Kind of can't do much. I want to offspring this next turn if I draw a land. I think I just level up the talent. Pump the Gene, pump the Tyvar. Riddler's incoming. I'm not sure if there's too much I can do about it. I need to draw like a Boroid or something. Kind of crazy that every turn in this game I just want to draw a Boroid. They can't flashback this Winter Night Stories if they have a Riddler here. Alright, so they just attack me with the Riddler. BB format joyers. Rise up. How's it possible running the one Sephiroth in Yogg isn't it worth it? Just because you have no way of tutoring it. So maybe an Essence Warden's better. Now if I can give up my one Sephiroth though. So he's been there for me. It's the Dex mascot. So I pump this to 8. If I pump this to 8, I attack with everything. -2. Attack with these 3. I have to block all 3. Guess I would attack with these 3 actually. Not raise your voice and wake my ass up. Got you. Nobody else got you. I got you. You have to block that and one more. Loudly chewing on his fingernails in the microphone. Classic Harain. I actually got to meet Harain for the first time at Vegas. Super chill dude. I think I have to let this happen. Standard format is so stressful. I feel like I'm gonna die to this deck at any point. One Riddler and I explode. They're killing a tapped one. Hmm. Surprised they didn't kill an untap one. I guess they couldn't kill an untap one, right? Because no matter what they target, the pop patch gets to put counters on it. I think that makes sense. So I have to block to survive and then maybe kill him with a Tyvar. Taking at least 3. Probably gonna get smacked by this too. I feel like I block, double block. Three in the air, guaranteed. So I'm at 6. Oh, am I just dead? Hold on, I think I'm just dead. 5, 9, 12, 16 versus. I'm just dead. I don't know about this Beast Binder. I don't know if Beast Binder's the move. Type Binder seems better. I think this Rex Sage is fine. I think I want this too, the Detect Intrusions. Maybe over the Nature's Rhythm. I don't think Sab's good. I tried playing it in 5 minutes, just so much. Yeah, right? One time we attack, we die on the backswing. So tough. If only this card had trample. I boarded in Sab last match, and Sab was just a little underwhelming. I think we had Vigilance would be a hell of a lot better. Setting up for the one-shot sequences can be nice, I guess. Alright, so far my experience playing this blue-green deck is the one time I drew a Boroid, I won the game. And then every time I haven't drawn a Boroid, I've lost the game. Cubchoo. Alrighty. It's a lot of mana. This deck does have tutors for a Boroid. Nature's Rhythm. Torches my cub. Thought they were about to torch the other cub too. I was gonna have nothing. I think we max leveled this Innkeeper's talent. They play a siege, I'm gonna blow it up with Rex Age. That is not a siege. Alright, we're once again asking for a Boroid. Card I think I understand the least in this deck is the Beastbinder. I don't feel like it has very much synergy with what this deck's trying to do. I'm also not sure what matchups you actually want that in. Maybe I'm supposed to just Rex Age this so they can't pick something up. It was like the least bad 2-drop you could play, which still feels wrong. Really? I think I'd rather just play more Mockingbirds. Mockingbird Badgermole Cup goes kind of crazy. Can we ditch blue? I think the 2-drop Spider-Man card is too good. The Green Goblin or whatever. I think that card's kind of nice. Not a good top deck, though. Yeah, Mockingbird seems great with Cub, which is why I kind of want to just be on, like, 4 Mockingbird, 4 Cub. Yeah, the Jackal guy. Boomerang Basics has also been getting us pretty good, though. I don't know. Every turn in the game, just want to drop Boroid. I think Cubbird's modern playable. Cub definitely is. I don't know about Cubbird. I think Bond is probably too aggressive of a format for Cubbird to be super playable. I'm supposed to no blocks that, but here we are. Yeah, like this card's a really bad top deck. I'm believing at one was better. Nah, it can't be right. So I can double block the shark. They kill the badger mole. They leave Jackal Man. I don't even attack with the shark. I just attack with Nathan. They're gonna attack. Our deck does not play Riddler. Now that you mention it, maybe we should be playing Riddler. What if there are builds that are playing the Riddler? Pumps up to 5. I have Winter Night Stories times 2 in the graveyard. Flash it back with the seal. Flashback 1 for 5 mana. Yeah, I don't think we're living this turn. Alright, surprised that they actually traded because I think they had lethal with the 2 Winter Night Stories. Or close to it, anyways. If they drew like a cantrip to untap the seal, then I think I was just dead. Yield 5 mana Winter Night Stories. Alright, go to emptying our hand. Alright, gotta draw something. I don't think that does it. It's like a lot of air in this deck. And then this card. But I can't imagine playing this is correct. This card does not seem good. I don't even think I like the Tyvar very much. I just want to go maxing out on Nature's Rhythm, maxing out on Mockingbird, and just go full Aboroid. For science, let's make those changes and try it. There's something in here that's good, and I think it's just abusing this card over and over. I think that's probably what's the best thing you could be doing is. So let's play a match in this new build real quick. Because old build did not feel great. The Tyvar is probably really good in the blue-black matchup. Which I didn't play against. Seems worse than the blue-red matchup. But you can make so much mana with Badgerball Mocking that I kind of think maybe playing a bunch of these is fine. I don't know about Riddler. I think this deck doesn't have a lot of good ways of like abusing Riddler, but it's just a good top deck. Look at some other builds. Apparently the build that we were playing is like the stock build. This one's got a couple of riddlers. That one's got 2 riddlers in it. Yeah, the idea is not to have an empty board, right? Between Badger Mole Cub and Mockingbird, you can kind of just like make a shit ton of lands as your board, and then a Boroid pop all of them. Yeah, I'm looking at a bunch of different lists, and everybody's playing the exact 75 that we were just playing. Maybe something I'm missing. Not my favorite hand. Maybe good enough. We lost the challenge. Played against too many prowess and zoo players. One being too many of each. I have a feeling I'm just missing something. Teamer Flood Collar. I remember that deck. Remember that from standards past. Same opponent. Same. Enduring Vitality. Uh-oh. It's a lot of mana. Maybe they run out of stuff to do with it. By that I mean I'm in danger. My cub. It's turn 3. Please. Have mercy on my soul. I buy back this bushwhack. I probably can't win this game. We went 1-2 in the showcase. Yeah, I just can't win this game. Just buy back bushwhack. I just slaughtered. Not close. So I guess for not opening on a mana dork, I guess. Played a tap land in standard. I died for it. Yeah, it's a pretty good way of spending all the Badger mana. I think this deck not having removal is such a downside. Only having to be able to play Unable to Scream. And that's it. Probably take a copy of Unable to Scream over this. This card's cool, but it seems a little slow. Then again, I've only played against Storm Chaser's talent. Yeesh. I can do better. I have to find something else to copy that's not just the Llanowar Elves. No, not in challenge anymore. A challenge is to win a game of standard. Pyroclasm, my one elf. Damn, that's a nice one. We're not gonna be able to offspring it though. I think that's fine anyways. Could have played Druneth past the turn and then tried to offspring the pop badge the next turn. But I think getting the tempo here is good. Badger man. Turn this into a land. What happens if I turn it into a land? Oh, it's just a land. Wait, that's so cool. Holy shit. Land with flying. Who's ahead this game? I don't know. I don't know who's ahead this game. It's really hard to say. What the hell? What is this? Like this is the most snowbally format of all time now, or what? I stopped playing standard for 2 months, and it's just Omega Snowball. Whoever untaps the Badgermole Cup wins. I didn't even have to untap with it. Just cast it and they died. I don't know. It seems more snowbally than standards of past. I mean, they did cast a Pyroclasm in that game for what it's worth. I think I cast this Pop Patch. I don't know if I'm supposed to cast this. But I think with the texture of my hand right now, I probably just want to use my mana every turn. Am I getting Drunith value? A bunch of mid-range stuff before they ban Fable. That checks out. Cubchugo. Goodbye, Cubchu. I can cast anything else. I think it's pass. Mockingbird Badger Mole Cub is fucking ill, by the way. Like, holy shit, that's so sick. And now we get the Nature's Rhythm for a Boroid next turn if we draw land. No. My things and stuff. Don't worry, Gene has arrived. Two Genes, in fact. Does Harmonize let you pay for the green mana? Or no, it's only for the X? Generic mana, okay. Sure. That's what I thought. Mockingbird. Why Nature's Rhythm for a Badger Mole Cub? And I Mockingbird the Badger Mole Cub. I can Nature's Rhythm Harmonize out of the graveyard, grab an Aboroid. Or I can get another cub. I should have used this Botanical Sanctum Rex. It's going to enter tapped, actually. I should have used the Botanical Sanctum and then copied the other Verge. I messed up. I tapped poorly. We learned a valuable lesson, though. So I copied this instead. It's gonna be way better. Actually, does that matter? I guess we're about to find out. And kill my cub. Stop killing my cubs. I think I just grab another gene. Blow it up. Mm-hmm. Oh, I have to blow up something? Oh, you may, okay. So I had to target it and then say no. Gene pollinator. I don't remember how the flood color combo even works anymore. That's right, it's vitality plus flood color. Badger Ball seems like a good upgrade for that deck. I got this Nature's Rhythm in the graveyard, which is hopefully a Boro item. Reveals Island, plays Island. Attacks. Deal. I think best draw is Innkeeper's Talent. I didn't Spider Space. I was liking a Boroid. I'm gonna boomerang it. guess if they boomerang it, I can just cast it again. If I get to cast it again, I get to trigger the Druneth. Is it sorcery? I haven't played much of this format. It might be a sorcery. You could have Flood Maw, right? Also, yeah, they have flash shit. They got flash shit. Uh-oh. I think I'm dead. Because they can pick up Boomerang and then play Boomerang and then pick up Boomerang and then play Boomerang. And I can bounce my shit too. I think I'm dead. I think we're dead as hell. They might have to Boomerang their own thing. I don't know. I'm taking stock up. Interesting. I think they were one shy of killing me with boomerangs. One mana shy. I can still do if they find a removal spell boomerang off the stock up. Alright, I got a chump block with a Boroid. We're doing two, and they have a Pyroclasm. Okay. Well, so much for that. It's a lot of lands. This blue-green deck does not seem very good against Pyroclasm decks. Jeebus. It's a lot of prowess. Alrighty, chat. I think this is what we call it. We gave Stan a little run. Tested out the blue-green deck, but I think that's going to do it for me today, chat. I might be back tonight to play the challenge. I don't know, the last challenge didn't fire. But if the challenge does fire, I'll probably play it in 6 hours. But if not, I'll be back on Monday instead. So maybe challenge in 6 hours, maybe back on Monday. Either way, thank you for the 150 bits mug. I appreciate ya. Go look for somebody to raid. And I'll send y'all out. Happy Saturday. Have a good one. I'll see you either later tonight or Monday. Bye-bye.